Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your October 1st to the 15th, 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of, Aquarius. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. That's interesting. The Four of Wands. So it's always interesting when a very positive card is placed down as a card to be mindful of. So this is new job opportunities. This can be moving house. This can be really focusing on the home or on work, or it's around a career. So it's almost like your career, like you're bringing your work home with you. And Spirit is saying, be very mindful, and be very mindful of how much you're working and how much you're expecting of yourself and how much you're putting stock into, the hopeful outcome. It's not saying that you won't have that outcome that you're hoping for. And Spirit isn't saying at all, like, just kind of throw it out with the bathwater type of thing. What Spirit is saying is be mindful of how hard you're pushing yourself, because you have a very big dream. You have very big expectations, Aquarius. And Spirit is saying you need to have harmony within your home and within yourself to have those expectations met. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We are crowned with the Two of Pentacles. We then have, what does this say? The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Wands coming through again. And then we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. So what's interesting about this is Virgo is ruled by Mercury. We're coming out of a Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde, now we're going into the post-shadow period. So Mercury retrograde ends on the 1st of October, and then we have that post-shadow period. So what's coming forward here is really being introspective on a lot of the words, a lot of the things that have come up during the Mercury retrograde that we've needed to look at, but that we haven't wanted to, or that we didn't want to say or see. So that's going to be very interesting here. There's also a need to kind of step back into yourself. A lot of things are changing. You have felt that change quite profoundly. You have seen that change quite profoundly. but you're going to be moving forward in a way that you hadn't really anticipated. Now, it has to do with your home. It has to do, if you have a home business, okay, it's kind of like things have to be put into order. There's a bit of chaos around here. And it doesn't have to be that you have a home business. It could be somebody that you know, or you've wanted to start one, or that, again, you're just bringing your work home with you quite a lot. There needs to be balance. This is going to be a time where you're juggling things. You're actually doing a really good job at juggling, but are you wearing yourself out doing so? So ask yourself that question, because the answer is going to be very important. Can I juggle everything that needs to be juggled and still stay, aligned with me? Is there two cards here? No, there aren't. Okay. So with the Two of Pentacles, there is a sense that there's being a lot asked of you. All right. And again, you're juggling it quite well. Usually I see this and it's like, yeah, you're not juggling it as well, but you're doing a very good job, Aquarius. And you should be proud of yourself for that. But are you taking care of you with everything that you're juggling, everything that you're expecting of yourself? Are you aligning with you? That's going to be a very important question. It has to do with work, has to do with home, okay? And it has to do with looking at the things that are really important to you. We're focusing on money and career. Pentacles, money, right? Wands, career. There is a sense of new career opportunities opening up to you, all right? Are you ready for them? Do you know exactly what you want? Or are you looking at things and saying, oh, maybe this and maybe that? Because you don't have to be 100% certain, but there is a sense here of, okay, I'm embracing something new. I'm looking at things differently, and I'm seeing where it is that I want to be for me. So with the Four of Wands, this is new job opportunity. This is moving house. This is, everything that we stated at the very beginning coming forward, and it's affecting our day to day. There can be a sense of, I want things to be new. It could just be we're remodeling. We could want a fresh, thing of paint on the walls. And we could be looking at things and saying, well, where do I want to be? And how do I want to be? And what's important to me? And where am I headed? Where am I going? Type of deal. But there's also a sense of creating something and really embracing work 110%. You're bringing that home with you. You're bringing that home with you a lot. And you need to be aware of that. Now, if your work is your house, you take care of the house, you take care of your kids, you take care of things that need to be seen to. And then it is also saying here, you could be a little bit overwhelmed with that, right? Work doesn't just have to be that you go to an office and you get the paycheck that way. Work can be many, many different things. And some of it doesn't come with a paycheck, but it also doesn't come with days off. And it also comes with a heck of a lot of responsibilities. So be aware of what you're designating your time to, of what you're taking care of. Because there is a sense of, yeah, you're balancing it, but how overwhelmed are you? How intense is this? The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Things are changing around the home. Things are changing around what you had originally wanted, what you had originally envisioned for yourself. So that's a pretty big deal. You're feeling that. Now we've just come out of recently, the fall, the equinox, there we go, the fall or the spring equinox, depending on where you are in the world. And that change can be rather big for us. We can be feeling the weather changing, and we can be feeling us changing for better or for worse because of it. And we can be, I just see a bit of an uneasiness with a certain change that has happened in your life, all right? And it can be that you've gone through a lot, Aquarius, and you're looking at the changes before you, and they might not be beautiful ones. Life is filled with its ups and its downs and its intensities. And this can be a little bit challenging because the home might be different because of the changes we've gone through. The way we look at work and look at everything that needs to be done might be different, again, because of those changes. We need time to step back into ourselves. We need time to look at what's important to us. We're juggling so much, we're handling so much, we're doing it very well. But are we connecting with what we really want? Are we looking at what we really desire? Are we paying attention to us? Because that's a very important thing to ask ourselves. It is. So here, as we're being guided forward, as we're looking at things in different ways and seeing ourselves, with more openness and honesty than maybe we want to at times, we are going to find that retreating into ourselves is going to be very important. That looking at what guides us, what makes us, what helps us, what hinders us, is going to be very important. And we're looking at things so differently than we have before. And we just need a bit of a time out every now and then. That's going to be important to our success, Aquarius. To say, time out. Let me see. Let me recalibrate. Let me understand what I want, instead of just forging forward, without ever checking in with me. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is telling us that there are two paths forward. We have always thought that there were two paths forward. But I see these swords as like a scissor to cut down the tree. It's almost like, okay, I can forge my own way. I can make a new path. I just have to see what's in me. And that's going to be a little bit of a difficult thing to do, because there's a sense of just being a little bit off kilter during this time. Our subconscious tarot energy is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is saying, move forward in success, move forward in prosperity. Subconsciously, we know we are successful, and we are very successful, Aquarius. We have to be aware of what we want and what we're going for, because we can just want to tune out everything else that, we're kind of supposed to be paying attention to, and say, I'm just going after success. I'm just going after, what I need to do right now, the heck with everything else, which isn't always a bad thing. But the home is very important, and the home needs attention right now. Whether it's, a house of 1, whether it's a house of, 12, it doesn't really matter. The home needs attention, and you need to pay attention to your 4 walls. And that includes your own spirit, your own self, because that's going to make you very, very successful career-wise. Okay? All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius, and may prosperity, bounty, and blessings always be with you.